about it is, I was kind of hesitant about, wondering if God was really going to open his eyes. But with boldness, I went ahead and was obedient and prayed over this guy for God to open his eyes. And I asked God, if you're not going to open his eyes physically, Lord, at least give him a dream and vision. And so this guy used to be able to see, and then I guess somewhere down the road he lost his vision, right? So I began to pray over him and just prophesy over him. And he was like, I said, so when you get close to people, you already know what they're going through, don't you? And he was like, yeah. He goes, I usually know, I get a feeling whenever I know somebody's struggling with something, just by them coming close to me. And I was like, well, that's God's way of telling you that you need to start speaking to them, that God's fixing to start using you for his glory, right? So it was like crazy, like it was just crazy, like. And then I start praying over him some more, and I was like, what do you see? And then he's like, God's showing me so much right now. And he's like, I can see his face. I think it's his face. I'm not too sure. He's like, I'm not really familiar with the Bible or anything. He goes, I know who God is and who Jesus is, but I don't have a relationship with him. And I was like, well, explain to me what it is you're seeing. So this blind guy is sitting here and he's talking to me about that he sees a man with short white hair, and he's got eyes that look like fire. And he says, like he just begins to go in detail that he's wearing all white, and my heart sunk and it dropped. And let me tell you, every single testimony that I have ever heard, every story that people have came back that have talked about God or talked about Jesus has always mentioned those eyes that are like an amber color, like that are eyes of fire. And oh my goodness, it was just so exciting to hear that, like for God to be able to open the eyes of a blind man and give him a vision like that where he hasn't seen in years. I'm telling you, God is just doing amazing things right now, and he's just using whoever he wants to. Like, he's God. I mean, just picture that for a second. I just want you to picture that for a second. A blind man having a vision. Like, what?